Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Right, what I've got for you today is a combination pattern. I've been doing a series of combination patterns as well, and this is number 10. You will find the other 9 somewhere on my YouTube channel. And these are really easy 5 rows to do, and it creates this beautiful combination. We've got these clusters, we've got the crisscrosses, we've got, let's have a look, yeah, single crochets, and we're doing them in the back loops. It's not both sided. That's the thing with combination patterns. I mean, you probably can see if I can come up with one which is both sided combination. Actually, the back's just as nice, but that's the front. What do you think? So you will need to know how to do, let's have a look, single crochets, 3 double crochets together. We are also going to be doing back loops. The 2 of the rows, the single crochet row and a back loop single crochet row, and we've only got the other 3 to think about, and they're not that hard either, so I think you should try this one. Right, I'm going to push this aside, get straight into the tutorial. What you will need is lightweight yarn and a 3.5mm crochet hook. That's what I'm using. Of course, you can use other yarns and other hooks depending on what you want to make, but we'll stick with this for now. The pattern is worked up in multiples of 2, so any even number chain. Do a small sample with me, see how you feel, and then you can do you can do rows 1 to 5. That will also give you the width for the number of chains that we're going to do, and then you can multiply upwards depending on what you want to make. Right, so let's have a look. So multiples of 2, let's just chain 16. Okay, row number 1. Just going to drop the yarn here, so got plenty of yarn. Right, first one is a single crochet row. Just before I begin, if I get to the end of the row before you do, please just pause, take your time, catch up, and then you can press play again. We're doing the single crochet row, and we don't count the one on the hook. We skip 1, we go to the next chain, pop your hook in, pull up a loop and pull through 2. Go to the next chain, put your hook in, pull up the loop and pull through 2. That's your single crochets. Go ahead and do single crochets to the end of the row. In this case, we'll be left with 15. Okay, row number 1 completed. Row number 2, chain 1, flip your work, single crochet into this first stitch here, then chain 1 and skip 1. Go to the next one and do a single crochet. Chain 1, skip 1, next one, single crochet. So bit sort of like the moss stitch where we're skipping 1, chaining 1. So you want to do that. That's the repeat to the end of the row, and you should end up with a single crochet. So remember to chain 1 and skip 1, and then do your single crochet. When you get to the end, you'll have your 2 stitches, so you'll skip the last one, make sure you chain 1, skip the last one, and then pop your last, very last single crochet into there. That's row 2 done. So the 2 out of the 5 are very easy. The others are also very easy. Not trying to alarm you. Chain 3, row number 3. So chain 3. You want to do 3 double crochets together in every space that we created from the previous row. So to do that, yarn over, go into the space, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, go in again, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, you've got 3 loops, and yarn over again, pull up a loop and pull through 2. You'll be left with 4 loops, pull through all 4. Let me just double check, did I chain 1 in between? Yes, I did. So chain 1, after you've pulled through the 4 loops, chain 1 and then go straight, skip over the single crochet, go to the next space and do your 3 double crochets together. And you want to do that in every chain space to the end of the row. Once you've done your cluster, chain 1, then skip over into the next space, do your 3 double crochets together, pull through all 4 loops, chain 1. There's my last chain space now. Pull through the 4, chain 1, and in that very first single crochet, both loops, do a double crochet. That's row 3. Row 4, chain 3, and flip your work. And row 4 is also very easy. We're just doing a half double crochet crisscross over the spaces. So you'll chain your 3, you'll miss that first space, go to the next space in between the clusters and do a half double crochet. Let me just show you how to do that just in case. Yarn over, go in, pull up the loop and pull through all 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. Now you want to yarn over and go into the space before the cluster and do another half double crochet. Okay, we're not going to chain anything now here at the top. Excuse me, I do apologise if that came out really loud on your in your ears. I do apologise. I tried to control it, but it didn't work. Okay, so we're not chaining anything and we are working the next stitch, then we'll go back to the one before. Work the next stitch and go to the one before. So half double crochet and then half double crochet in the space before. See these little crisscrosses forming? That's the right side. Now you've got your 1 cluster here and then you've got your chain 3 here. So you've got another crisscross to do. So half double crochet into that technically chain space because that's this side of the cluster, and then 1 before it. And then we're going to go in again 1 more time. You can either work in top of the chain 3 or you can just go into the chain 3 space. It works just as well in the space. Row number 4. And row number 5 is chain 1 and we're doing back loop single crochets. So there's my very first stitch. Okay, now don't get confused. it looks like these are your both loops here. They're not. These are the front 2 loops of a half double crochet. The actual 2 loops, when we ever refer to a 2 loops on a stitch, is these ones that run at the top. So it will be these 2, okay, not these 2. So technically, half double crochet 3 loops. It has this loop, it has that loop. We would call that the bottom loop, the front loop, and then the back loop. You want to go into the back loops. So for every stitch along, you want to do a back loop single crochet. I did try this with a normal single crochet, but I like the way that this sort of chain formed on the top of the half double crochet. And again, you know, just by working the stitches slightly differently, it gives the previous stitch a bit more definition, which is always great. Now it can be a bit confusing, especially with a half double crochet crisscross. So let me show you. That whole thing might look like your chain 3. It's not. That's one stitch there, then it's your chain 3, because the half double crochet, we've done one here. This is our next half double crochet. So 1, and then another 1. Can you see it's joined onto that piece of work there? Then you can go into the chain 3 space, and that's how you can't go wrong. Let me just double check that there are 15. I did. Let me just double check. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. No, ignore what I've just said. That was your last one. Okay, put an additional one in there by error. So those are your 5 rows. Single crochet row, a chain 1, skip 1, and single crochet row there. Then you've got 3 double crochets together with a chain 1 in between. Then you've got your crisscross half double crochets with no chains in between, and a back loop single crochet. And that creates your 5 rows. And if you carry on, this is where we are now, you'll form this lovely pattern. It looks so posh. You're getting the texture with the crisscrosses and with these little clusters as well. These pop out a bit more as well. Right, that's my combination number 10. I haven't got any more combinations at the moment. I'm just looking at the patterns I've done. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, they're normal. By meaning normal, I mean my normal patterns that I do. Hope you like this one, guys. Please do like and share. And please also do subscribe. This is what I do. This is what I like doing. And I hope you also enjoy the tutorials and the patterns. Take care of yourselves, and I'll see you very soon.